Hello, welcome to this update for Africa. So let's see what's happening because we still expect these heavy rain spots of central to western Africa and some cold fronts in the south as well. So let's see here. We still have these heavy storm spots of Central Africa around Nigeria, Cameroon, and further west as well, and also Central Africa. Some storms still in Tanzania, some storm spots of Democratic Republic of Congo, still many, but especially in this central western area. So still next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, still shows many storms. Nothing too crazy, but there will be some heavier ones. Now, for example, shows stronger ones in Nigeria, spots of Burkina Faso, and some further south as well. So let's see, there's the European model, shows these areas Central Africa, like 36 to 60 millimeters, spots in southern Nigeria, to 82 millimeters, more spots, but especially further west, shows some more in Guinea, spots of Sierra Leone, some 72 millimeters, Liberia, some more. So be aware, those rains, but nothing too crazy. There's a spot or two close to 100 in Tanzania, but like that's a very isolated spot and shows more spots of central to eastern Tanzania, a finger or two in Madagascar, but nothing really that crazy, just a few thunderstorms and Mauritius some showers. So be aware those areas, especially Central Africa. There's the GFS. It shows slightly more. The GFS is close to 100 in Sierra Leone. Has even more than 100. The GFS is a lot in southern Nigeria, spots of Gabon as well, and some in Ethiopia still, even to 76 millimeters. There's the icon in southwestern Kenya, still showing more than 100, the icon, and does show in Ethiopia some showers western Ethiopia and a few thunderstorms, and more details there Central Africa. The icon has in Guinea more than 100 millimeters as well, and a lot in the ocean there. So be careful, those areas more in Gabon, Cameroon. So be careful those showers and storms, and in the long range, like 12 days out, does show more special like western Central Africa next 12 days, but this is a lot of time, so let's not look that far. But southern Africa does show some cold fronts next week with more rain and some snow too, especially southwestern Africa, some 42 millimeters. There's the GFS has even to like 47 to 50 millimeters in a spot or two. The icon a little bit less, but does show here like so today's Saturday, Sunday shows Tuesday this cold front around southern Africa. Storm or two, but mainly some rain. Southern Namibia, some rain as well. Shows some snow in the mountains and some storms in the southeastern area, especially Lesotho. Tuesday, Wednesday, a lot of snow, and then this goes away. So be aware. Already Monday, already shows some showers Monday, but the main front is supposed to arrive on Tuesday. There's the GFS shows Sunday into Monday some showers, but especially Tuesday this stronger front, some snow as well, and into Lesotho Wednesday. So be careful those areas. There's the icon shows Sunday a shower too, Monday, and this front Tuesday. So be aware those areas. And here does show 5 days until next Thursday. Spots of Lesotho, some 6 centimeters of snow. South Africa, some 4, 3 centimeters. Not spots to 1 centimeter. So be aware in the highlands, a little bit of snow. Spots of central, like western South Africa, to 12 centimeters of snow, and more in Lesotho, some 6 centimeters. So beware, the icon has less, but it does have around 5 centimeters western South Africa there in those mountains. So be aware, this front still shows those warmer temperatures in many areas, especially Namibia, but uh, during the night slightly colder and slightly milder further north, but still shows Sundays slightly warmer, even to 33 degrees in South Africa. Monday, there in Lesotho, slightly colder during the morning. This comes, but Tuesday does get colder, especially behind this cold front. You can see the front there. Wednesday, where those winds change, and shows in Lesotho even to -5, like -6 degrees in the mountains. Wednesday morning, spots of uh, Central South Africa to -1 again, spots of Namibia, even to 0 degrees in Namibia after this cold front passes. So Wednesday, this goes. Still Thursday morning shows like some -3 in Lesotho and slightly colder in Botswana too. So this goes warms up some during the day, but Friday morning again slightly colder those areas. So be aware. But still around Angola, in those areas slightly hotter, especially western Angola, spots northern Namibia, and northwestern Madagascar, slightly hotter. So this goes and still colder later, spots of the south. So be aware those areas, and still around north central Africa, some 44 to 45 degrees still in Sudan, Chad. Today, Saturday, spots for the west also, but especially like central to eastern Africa, like northeastern Africa shows in Egypt more than 45 degrees. So please stay safe from the heat in those areas. So Saturday, this goes during the night does cool down, but not that much, and shows like slightly less in the north, slightly colder Morocco, and then Sunday this goes during the day still shows 43, even like 47 degrees in Egypt on the European model. So please stay safe. The GFS to 46 to 47 in Sudan, the icon like 47 in Sudan and in Egypt. So that's like scorching. Please stay safe from the heat. Shows in Eritrea to 45 in the north. More spots like Chad, those areas still shows Sunday, Mondays still shows Niger more than 45 degrees, in Sudan still to 46, 47, and those areas Kenya still slightly warmer to 36 degrees, and more spots further west. So Monday still shows in the morning slightly less, especially in the far north, but Tuesday still shows around, wait, spots of Sudan and Egypt still to 46 degrees, 45, northernmost Ethiopia. So please stay safe. And slightly later, the afternoon, still in Mali to like 46 degrees in Mali, Chad. So please be careful. This goes some nights a little bit less northern Egypt, but still shows like very hot, especially Wednesday in Sudan. Those areas later in the afternoon, Wednesday, does show in Mauritania possibly some 46 degrees, even to 47 degrees Mauritania and Senegal Wednesday. So please stay safe. This goes already in Algeria to 42 degrees, further south like 45. So Thursday, Friday, and this continues there. Maybe by the 24th, a little bit less in Morocco, but this heat continues. So stay safe. Please be careful. That's like extreme heat risk. So stay cool and be careful. And also little rain in those areas just in the tropics around Central Africa, those storms. So be careful further north. But shows us a shower too in Algeria, in Morocco, maybe a small storm or two. but beware for snow. Not really. Morocco is already too warm, but be careful. Those areas here that shows storm or two, but especially like Sunday shows a possibility of a storm or two in Morocco. Monday, nothing really that crazy, but does show that small possibility of storm or two northern Algeria, some spots there. So Monday, Tuesday, did this go? Still a storm or two in some spots like Thursday, and maybe later next week. So be careful in those areas, but especially Central Africa, those tropical downpours, and stay safe. That heat wave, Central Africa there, and does show here with this cold front Tuesday, like slightly stronger gusts on Monday, Central South Africa, those mountains, but Tuesday does get very gusty around South Africa, spots of 104 km per gust, on the European southern Namibia more than 90, 92 km per gust, more spots Central South Africa and Lesotho, so stay safe. Tuesday still shows Wednesday around the southern coast, some very high waves and wind at sea. The show in Lesotho still close to 100 km per gust in some spots, and then this goes, but still shows later by the 22nd in Namibia, spots there some strong gusts, and as far north as Angola, spots the Mozambique channel, slightly gustier, and then this goes there. But be careful this front Tuesday. There might be some very good wind, like very strong wind. So the GFS as well, close to 94 km per gust, and the icon always shows a lot. The icon is all the way to 116 in Lesotho late on Tuesday. So be careful, some damaging winds, and then this goes. So stay safe. Let's see if there's something further north. Southern Botswana might get some wind as well, and be careful the waves too. With the especially the western southern coasts might be even more than 4 meters in the ocean. So just stay safe. And there's like in the north some gustier winds, a spot or two some days, but nothing that crazy. Some days in Chad, Sunday, a few spots there in Namibia, not Namibia, Libya, and then Morocco still shows some slightly gustier in the mountains, some wind gusts. In Egypt, sometimes slightly gustier near the Red Sea, possibly Sunday, and still shows those periodically strong gusts in Chad and Morocco, even Mali, Monday, Tuesday, and a few spots there. Possibly next Thursday, Morocco and Algeria, possibly stronger, and then in Libya later. So be careful in those areas, especially those heavy rains and the cold front and the extreme heat, and stay safe.